Welcome back to my channel. Another ghost video, man. I'm back to it. Got to get back to it. You feel me? What? Last week was conspiracy theorist week, and I missed a day to it. Uploaded. I just got that video done today. But with that being said, for you to go ahead and get into it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's see what this video got in hand, man. Hopefully, they got some good stuff. Hopefully, they got some clips I ain't never seen before. Like I said, I watched a lot of clips. Like I said in other videos, I watched a lot of clips and a lot of footage of ghost stuff, man, and haunted stuff, and let's hope it's something new, something scary, something unique, something frightening, something.
Now, the house that she lives in was built in the 1700s, during which numerous residents have died on the property. For this reason, among many others, she thinks her house is haunted. But the following video might just be a clear indication that her family is being haunted by something. One night, while looking over at a live feed of her daughter's security camera, which she installed herself to capture the strange incidents that have been happening, she sees her daughter staring at something in the dark. This is what she saw.
Honey, what's going on? Baby, come here. Come here, come here. Come here. What's up, baby? Come here. What's going on?
With that being said, I got a quick story about this. You see the kid just standing up and it's like staring at something like the narrator said. But as a kid, I didn't had an experience like this. It wasn't like I didn't had the pareidolia. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Experience like when you see like clothes or toys or whatever clumped up together, but it's dark, but it look like a human face or somebody a human like standing there with the man. I had experience like that, but I had experience like this too, where it looked like it. Cause I remember one day I woke up. As a kid, and I was looking, and then all my brothers and sisters, we was all sleeping in the same room, out the bed, floor, stuff like that. So you get up and I look. I'm looking on the ground. It's either mice or like rats. I can't remember, but one or the other. And they was like running in circles, like chasing each other's tail. And I remember we out the bed. I was a kid, man. I think I was like 4 or 5, or maybe I was probably 4. But I remember I was looking at it and I'm like, bro, and I remember I just got the crying, go out the bed, and my mama ran in. She ran into the room and got me go out the bed, and I went to go sleep with my parents that night. But I remember that, and I can't remember if my mama like if it looked like, not seemed like, I cannot remember if it's like she stepped on them and then they disappeared, or she stepped over them. I can't remember. But I remember I seen something like that. But I remember my mama for sure, she just came in the room and got me. She didn't say anything about what I was seeing on the floor, so that's probably like I was just tripping off that or something. I don't know if it's like ghost mice, ghost rats, or something like that. I don't know, but I remember that though when I was a kid. I'm like, what the fuck? I remember I got the crying because I was scared, because I was like, bro, I was a kid for her. So with that being said, I wonder if this kid is seeing the same thing. It might not be like an animal or a ghost animal. It might be a real ghost, you know what I'm saying? Something that, because I keep on saying it, like I said in other videos, kids and animals, specifically dogs, like they can see the unknown, or they can see what usually that we can't see. Maybe they tapped into some type of frequency that we're not tapped into because of our age and or because of how long we've been alive on Earth. But I don't know. But yeah, let's see if narrator got any more footage of what the kid actually
It's catching her daughter's attention. Whatever it might be, viewers believe that it must be terrifying, as she appears to be petrified with fear. Even more unsettling is that she doesn't lose contact, even while being carried away by her mother. Ever since this incident, Jay Barari has not been able to sleep. However, this is not the first time she caught something unsettling, as she captured something way more creepy a few months ago. To this day, she can't think of anything to explain this footage. One night, while being home alone, Jay Barari looks over at her security camera's live feed, which is recording outside her house, and sees this. Out of all 3 swings, only one moves by itself. Clearly, this doesn't make any sense. If there was a strong wind during the time of this recording, then all 3 swings should have been moving. Although pretty strange, it isn't as odd as the following video, which was taken weeks before this incident. One day, while walking through the woods in her backyard, she comes across something very unusual. Take a look.
So the bridge is also destroyed, and I came out here because I don't know if you can see that, but it says Mike. I think 43 to 54. I always assumed it was a dog named Mike, and there's other little stones along the path, but I can't get through there. So I don't really know what to do at this point, but wanted to show you guys something else. Oh. So this is the statue that's head got cut off, and wasn't really happy about that. But it could, you know, it's really weird. So the head got cut clean off, and like, you know, it's very strange.
Because of this video, viewers believe that there's a hidden cemetery within the property. According to them, this might explain the strange occurrences that have taken place in her home. Although that might be the case, nothing seems to get rid of the activity, as she's tried almost everything that's been suggested to her. From using sage to calling a medium, nothing appears to work as the unusual incidents continue.
Let me stop the video right there. They said that she tried everything as far as to get away from whatever paranormal poltergeist, ghosts, whatever's following them. She said she tried everything, sage, priest, this and that. So it can't be connected to anything in the house or outside of the house. Now she just got done showing that the stone, or it could, in fact, it could be connected to something outside the house. I'm tripping, because she just got done showing the cemetery of a kid named, well, she said she thought it was a dog, from 43 to 54. So that'd make the kid or the dog 11 years old, right? Old in dog years, cause of course young. Come on, we all like you know what I'm saying. So young, it's a kid. And then I believe she said it was other like stones, I guess headstones around her too, that she couldn't get to. I don't know why. She probably just scared, or I mean, stuff like this happening in her house is understandable, especially during the daytime. But like we about to get into this clip here, but she probably didn't want to walk over there to check the other stones. But that stone, whoever headstones over there was 100%. Well, not 100%. I don't know. I wasn't around in 43, and if I was, I wouldn't have been wherever she's at. So who knows? The headstones are most likely related to Mike. And yeah, man, I mean, all this stuff is crazy. It might, and that what's going on around there might not be connected to her or anything up in there. It might be connected. It might be Mike, or it might be in there, or his dead relative that's around him. You know what I'm saying? Or the guardians, whoever raised, whoever, or whatever Mike is, if it's animal. So yeah, I mean, it's most likely a kid that could be seen in swings. The swing set going back and forth with the bam. But that, I go back to the question I asked before in the other video: how long, or like if somebody died, does it depend on how you die? Like if you become a ghost, or do everybody just go through that process? You know what I'm saying? How long do that take? You see what I'm saying? The kid been dead since 54, man. He was born in 43. Tough. And that's assuming that that's the kid, so just roaming around.
Jay Barari and her partner are inside the home when they hear strange noises coming from inside a room. This is what they caught.
It was in there in the wardrobe. I thought you were playing a prank on me, and Rylan wasn't with our parents. So I was like, what the fuck? Downstairs. Hello? Come on. Alright. This is fucked up.
As always, what are your thoughts on this? Could it be that these strange happenings might have to do with the cemetery that's on her property? Or is there some other explanation? As with most videos, this one remains inconclusive. Feel free to share what you think down below. Like with most videos that come from a foreign country, The following footage has very little information, but it still speaks for itself. At the start of the video, we can see what appears to be a family who's visiting a popular spot in Japan. Now, because it's not known as to where exactly the family is at, we don't know if the place has had a history of paranormal occurrences. But based on this video, viewers seem to think that the place is definitely haunted. As one of the family members records the others, something very unsettling is captured in the video. This is what they caught.
Another good clip. I don't know what language they speaking. I don't know if that's Mandarin, Japanese, Chinese. I'm not sure. But as you can see though, this is one of the second clips I seen. Like on the hand is the first clip I seen was a hand on the kid's shoulder on the Navy ship, and then the second one I seen was this one. It was a hand. You can see around the kid's leg. The kid obviously didn't feel it, and obviously didn't feel the hand. But the camera, like I said, in real time, the camera picked up the hand, and you see the gentleman, I don't know, whoever was recording, instantly freaked out. Hey, what happened? And like I said, this is a W cameraman moment, because he instantly, what he do? What the man with the kid? What the man? What the man? And he said, hey, what the man? You can hear it. And what he do though? He checked the tree to make sure nothing behind the tree, nothing went inside the tree, so you can see the other side. None of that. So that was good camera work, man. And let's see what the narrator got to say if they came up with any more information about what happened.
In between the legs of one of the children, you can see what appears to be a pale-looking hand manifesting out of thin air in front of the camera. Naturally, it was upon seeing this that the person recording had to walk up to the children to see if his eyes were playing tricks on him. However, based on this footage, it seems that he saw exactly what he thought he'd seen. Viewers find this video to be genuine footage of something paranormal, but with little to no information on this clip, it's hard to be sure if that's the case. Was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been captured? In a previous video, I talked about a man who bought a house that is said to be haunted. The following is an update on that story. However, this may just be the scariest update presented by the owner. Now, just as a recap, the person who bought the house is named Meguro, and prior to owning the place, the previous owner had been experiencing strange activity. This is believed to be the reason why the previous owner had sold the house and moved somewhere else. Although it's not known if the ex-owner continues to experience odd occurrences in his new home, his old house continues to be rife with paranormal activity, which Meguro has been capturing on camera ever since he moved in. But it was just recently that Meguro had caught footage of something extremely terrifying in the upstairs bedroom. The footage is pretty disturbing, to say the least. Before showing that video though, it's worth showing what occurred in the bathroom a few days before this incident. It was 3 in the morning when the following happened. This is what was caught. Muguro believes that whatever had been inside the inner bathroom was responsible for the strange activity that occurred moments before. As with most incidents, this one has left him baffled. Although pretty creepy, his most recent footage might just be the most terrifying video he's ever caught. The video takes place inside an upstairs bedroom where Muguro often smokes. He smokes inside because his next door neighbor doesn't like it when he smokes around the property. After finishing his smoke, the following was caught on camera. Be sure to pay close attention or you'll miss it.
So far this video has been real good, man. A lot of clips I ain't never seen before. And shout out to it. And I gotta start just a side note, I gotta start looking up haunted clips. Specifically looking up more haunted clips that's in different countries when I start. You know what I'm saying? If this year, if these videos really pop off and I start getting the audio what the band, not keep making these for years and years, I'm gonna have to expand what I research to. But to get back on topic though, as you can see, man, a lot of stuff happened. These clips were just so shocking to me though. I can't remember what happened before these. I know they said, okay, yeah, yes I can. The cabinet door mirror, it opened, and with that bottle flew off right before it, and then you can see like the what was that, like an apparition right outside the door, and they said that would make sense because it's bright white. That make sense to think that apparition was in the bathroom as well, what threw the bottle down and opened the cabinet. And then after that, you can see he's just up in there chilling. Now the question you gotta ask yourself, was that spirit in there the whole time while he was in there? Of course you ain't gonna be see it with the lights on, but as soon as he cut the lights off, you can see it. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how they would have did that, and I definitely don't think this one. I don't think no video, no clip in this video was fake at all. Cause as soon as he cut the lights off, you can't tell there was no edit or nothing. It was a shadow right there, total shadow. And then as soon as it happened the same in the next room. Now you gotta say, is it two different spirits or did the spirit go through the wall out the bed? But it's just standing there. It's not trying to harm him out the bed. It ain't trying to do nothing, none of that. But interesting, man. Interesting. This is what I like reacting to. No clips I ain't never seen. That's just fire. And I wonder what dude, that was 22? So he probably still ain't living there. It's 26 now, 4 years ago. Or maybe he moved into a different apartment. I wonder if he's still having a problem. If he most likely moved. But I wonder wherever he moved to, he's still having that problem with spirits. And how long did he have the problem while he was living here? But you ain't gonna get all that, man. You just gonna show the clip out the band. But let's get right back to it.
Upon turning off the lights, a tall figure appears out of nowhere. It appears in both rooms and stands completely still. What's even more unsettling about this is that it seems to be observing Muguro as he walks over to his bed. Now, for some reason, whenever night vision mode is activated on the camera, the figure vanishes from sight. It is because of this that viewers believe that the figure is always watching him, even when the camera isn't able to see it. As you can imagine, Muguro is beyond scared. He can't help but think that whatever this might be is following him. Understandably, Muguro cannot just simply abandon the house, as he just bought the place. But, considering what was caught on camera, what would you do? For the full story on the situation, you can check out the channel Fourth Wall, where you can find other paranormal videos, or if there's any videos for you. Orange had posted a video in which two of her friends are standing outside of a house that they recently bought. Now at first glance, the video seems normal. Both friends, who are actually a couple, are posing happily in front of the house while being recorded. Nothing unusual stands out, until seconds later when the following is captured. This is what was caught. Behind the couple, someone or something makes an appearance before quickly disappearing from view. It wasn't until looking back at the video that Lauren had noticed the peeping figure. Both Lauren and the couple were left horrified upon seeing the footage. It isn't clear if the couple still plan on staying there, but according to viewers, it's probably better if they didn't. Whatever this might have been, whether an intruder or something paranormal, the sudden appearance of this figure is terrifying in itself. Now that's creepy. This last video was posted by Oleg Petrov, who appears to be home alone, when all of a sudden, a strange noise is heard in the kitchen. He proceeds to check out the noise and captures this. This is what was caught.
I hear something in the kitchen. The chair.
Now, because this video doesn't have much info, we'll have to base our judgment solely on the footage.
And stuff like that always gonna crack me up, man. Like I react to so many videos, watch so many ghost videos, man, that sometimes we be seeing the same stuff. I'm kind of like desensitized to some stuff like that. But in real life, if I was to become a ghost hunter, I had to that whole process to start over. But just to see stuff like that, it's funny, man. You see the chair pull out, and you can clearly see it's nothing right there. So the fact that the person took off, and the person, I would say the person was in the person took off. Ain't no telling. It sounded like they was in slides, so maybe that's why they was moving like that. Cause I was about to say they should have been moving a little bit quicker. Cause you really that scared, you gonna Bucky, you gonna unlock your door and just fly, run straight up out of there. You gonna try to grab nothing, but that was funny, man. You can see they took off. So let's see what the narrator got to say about it.
Is this an actual video of something paranormal, or is it all a hoax? As with all videos, you be the judge.
That being said, this is another good, but this one is a good video. I'll call this a great video, man. There was a lot of clips in here that was I ain't never seen before. That was very interesting, very compelling. I don't know how you could deny those at all. So with that being said, man, that's gonna do that for this video. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.